Welcome back, Rankers. I'm coming to you today live from Honolulu on the way to Think Global Retail in Vegas. And for all of my Melbourne mates, it's about 35 degrees here right now. It's a bit hot, so I don't know what it's like in Melbourne. But someone on Periscope just over here just told me it was 8 degrees. Well, what are you going to do? So we've got the conference at Think Global Retail on Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh no, Wednesday and Thursday. I'll get it right sooner or later. I was at a conference last week though, the Pro Blogger Conference, and it's a really good conference. Now, if you are interested in creating great content, you've got to get along to that conference. Now, the most of the people there, well, 99% of the people there were women, and the males, there was about 5 of us, I think. And some of them were staff. But it is a really good conference for learning about creating content and different things that you can be doing to create content, different ways that you can reach out to other bloggers, different ways you get people involved in the blogger. And certainly it's something I learned a lot from because I don't do enough of it myself, reach out to bloggers and talk to other bloggers and all those sorts of things. But it's just gold, the conference for content creation. So get along to it when you can. I think it's held every August on the Gold Coast at the moment. I'm not sure if he's doing international ones. It's Darren Rouse, Pro Blogger. Follow him on Twitter or Facebook, and you'll keep up to date with all of that. But the reason I wanted to talk to you about the bloggers is because I wanted to talk a little bit about backlinks. This is a search I did. I did it about 2 years ago, I think, when the first Penguin came out and all the results got mixed up. So the search is limo hire Perth. Now, when I did this search initially, the number 3 result had 6 backlinks. Now, limo hire Perth is, you might not know, but a very competitive phrase because there's a lot of money in Perth and people hire limos all the time and it's really competitive. So when I first did that search, there were about 2 or 3 in the top 5 that had only about 5 or 6 backlinks. True story. And just picking this one at random at the moment. And to get that high up on a page, I only have, there you go. So this one's on the front page for limo hired Perth, and it has got 6 referring domains. So that means it's got a total of 21 backlinks, which is divided up between those 6 different websites, and they're on the front page. So when people talk about backlinks, they're usually trying to work out, I just need to get more and more backlinks in. That'll scam Google and we'll get them up higher. And it doesn't work that way. You can have, I've seen sites with thousands of backlinks and they're not anywhere near the front page for their target key phrases. So the bloggers, on the other hand, they're doing the hard part of SEO. They're doing publishing all the content. They've got bucket loads of content. So this site here, skinnymixes.com.au. I haven't checked her backlinks yet. This is a blogger who site we're using to test or build actually our bloggers product on, and she wanted to rank for Thermomix recipes, healthy Thermomix recipes, and if you're wondering what that is, don't get involved. It's a cult, seriously. And if you have a look here, she's got 37 domains, and this is the one. 1,800 backlinks divided up between 37 different websites. And I made one change to one page title a couple of weeks ago, and she's now number 11, I think, for Thermomix recipes, 11 or 12, something like that, nationally. And she's got bucket loads of traffic. Half of it's from Google, the other half is from Facebook. but she wasn't ranking for the things that she wanted to rank for. And simply by going in and doing some of the on-page changes, these 37 domains all of a sudden just kicked in, and they're quality backlinks. If you have a look at some of the referring domains, they're all blog sites. So if you're looking to get some great backlinks, try to get them locally. Unless you're going after a global market, most people I speak to, they're looking for local backlinks or local traffic, and all of these ones here, they're all because of the great content that Nikki is creating. And so you can see there's 37, but they're all from different blogs, right? So that sort of backlink is the ones that you want to go after, and you can only do that if you're creating great content. So we got some questions in the live chat. Leash was asking about, what about using public relations to get backlinks? That's a great idea, but sometimes it can be a lot cheaper and easier by going and approaching, local football clubs, local sporting groups. What can you do for them? What can you, do for them so they're going to give you a backlink? Is it that you're going to donate something to the club? Is it that you're going to, buy some equipment, whatever it might be? Now, you might say, hey, if you're buying equipment for a sporting club and then they give you a backlink, that is a paid backlink, essentially, possibly. But Google won't care. Simple as that. They're not going to find that out. And I don't have a problem with it ethically either, because you're helping the local community, you're getting involved, so that's great. But the one of the things that we've been doing, so someone said, how do you start a backlink campaign? What even is that? Well, you've got to work out what is it that you want to rank for, and where are those people hanging out. Okay, so it gets back to this idea of a buyer persona or an avatar. Who are the people you're trying to target with your site? Where do they hang out? Where do they hang out online? And can you get backlinks from those places? There might be blogs, it might be forums, and I'm not saying you go in and you spam the forum or anything like that. You go in and you help people in the forums and those sorts of things. And one of the other things that the bloggers aren't doing very well with Google is a lot of them have already gone through this process of working out buyer personas and avatars and all these sorts of things, but they've left one important one out, and that is, by the way, people who are watching this as a recording, I'm talking to the people over here who are live on Periscope and Meerkat. That's why I keep turning over there. Just heads up. One of the things that is that they're not doing really well with the avatars and the buyer personas is they need to consider the Google bot as a buyer persona. The Google bot is a visitor to your site, and you need to be looking at the Google bot as that avatar, as that. So what does the Google bot like? And that's where you need to start from. How do you get the Google bot to keep coming back? One of the easiest ways is to publish lots of great content on a regular basis, and the Google bot will keep coming back, providing, of course, that you've got all the house cleaning done, you've got all the housekeeping done, you've got rid of those duplications in Google, you've got rid of those 404s throughout your site, all those sorts of things. Someone said, go buy a burner. I don't know what that means. A burner phone? Is that what you mean? Possibly? I don't know. Anyway, so apologies if the bandwidth for the live folk is a bit dodgy today. It's, you wouldn't believe what I've gone through to try to get the bandwidth working. Food. Okay. I'm a vegetarian, but I don't know what that means. Anyway, so hopefully that's helpful. When you're thinking about your backlinks, think about even local education institutions. Can you offer some sort of scholarship to them? Yes, technically that would be a paid backlink. Google's not going to care. And you're doing a good thing for the local community as well. So there's heaps of ways that you can get great backlinks, but really it's not something you want to spend any time or energy on before you've got your site great, the index is clean, and you're publishing great content on a regular basis. And we'll see you next week. from I don't know where, because the conference finishes in Vegas on Friday, and we don't know what we're doing after that. So I'll talk to you about the conference. Might be from the Grand Canyon, I don't know. We'll see. Thanks very much. Bye. And now we shut off the recording.